totally original Let's Play.
I like how you're gripping the controller as if you're getting ready to play,
I'm glad you like it.
but you're not.
It's this new idea I had.
Hey, everybody! Welcome back to Totally Original Let's Play!
Thanks for joining us once more, everyone.
Yes, once more, you enter the world of Destroy All Humans. Good
Once
luck.
more, you step into the shoes of a disgruntled alien man.
Yeah, that's, that was a Resident Evil reference.
Oh, well, I went ahead and ruined it by making a whole different joke.
Yeah.
Are you cool with
It's,
that?
no. It's in... Whoa, dude, this vibrato, dude. It's, when you load in older classic Resident Evil games, when you load your file, it's like, you are once again stepping into the world of survival horror. Good luck.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, it's...
And so you went ahead and referenced that to show your cred
Yeah,
as a
dude.
real gamer girl.
Exactly.
I
Eggs.
see.
Fucking exactly. Have I made this joke before? Had I told you
Eggs
about
fucking
this?
exactly?
Have I said that my favorite kind of eggs are
Yeah.
exactly style?
Yeah, that one's already checked out. If I pull up our joke checklist here,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like that one's already been crossed off 3 times.
Okay, good. Just making sure. So, there's a bunch that we need to get to, guys. But there's one thing in particular that I want to bring up first.
Okay.
So, Zane doesn't know about this. Okay. Here's the deal. I have a story to tell.
Yay!
And I kind of talked about this on
boy.
Twitter a little bit, but I didn't give any specifics away, so we're good. So here's what happened, guys. So I needed to run to the gas station, so I ran to the gas station.
Okay.
And then, whilst at the gas station...
Okay.
Why do I keep talking like that?
I don't know, because it's your storytelling
Yeah, I
voice.
guess, dude. Well, I was at the gas station. What happened was... Or not while I was at the gas station. Nothing happened while I was at the gas...
Of course not.
I met nice people.
Oh.
You know? So I saw a cute girl. No, that didn't happen.
No way.
Yeah, dude. And everything was great. I was doing good. And then I left the gas station. I almost
Okay.
said the gas station.
As you left the gauze station, the station that you go to buy gauze to wrap up all your boo-boos.
So I left the gas station, and then I'm coming home, right?
Yes.
There's this corner, this really wide corner, by my house.
Okay.
And you have to take it slow
Yeah.
because even though the speed limit is 25, like in town, you know, and on any road, unless noted otherwise, it's 25.
Yes.
You have to go slowly around there because, number one, people that live on that corner always park their fucking cars on that corner and don't realize that obstructs everyone's vision driving around that corner. Don't you hate it when, like, people park their big-ass fucking dumb truck? Their big-ass fucking dump truck?
Yeah, yeah, well, see, this is your problem for living in a neighborhood full of dump truck drivers.
Yeah. On the corner, and then you can't fucking see around it, and then you get into an accident.
Yes.
I hate it. I've never been into an accident, but...
Well, you probably hate it.
Yeah, I'd probably hate it. But, so, I know to go slowly around that corner. So I was going 15 already before... I was actually gearing up to slow down more.
I don't think you gear up to slow down.
Yeah, I was gearing down to slow up. No, so it's like I was going 10 miles an hour under the speed limit.
Okay.
Now on my right, there was this house on the corner.
In the neighborhood.
Yeah, and it had a car. There was a car directly on my right, and the car was sort of obstructing my vision a little bit.
Okay.
I could see a woman, probably, you know, around your and my age, walking down the lawn, but I could only see her upper half. I couldn't see her legs, her lower half.
Fuck?
Because she was behind the car.
Yeah.
Well, are you saying what the fuck to the police?
Yes, I was.
Okay. What the fuck, dude? She didn't have legs? So the car was obstructing my vision of this woman.
Yes.
Right? As I'm going, again, I'm going like 15 miles an hour.
Yes.
10 miles an hour under the speed limit around this fucking corner because I'm not a dumbass and I've lived there for long enough to know. And then this fucking dog
Oh, no.
bolts out from in front of that car that was obstructing my vision, meaning that it was behind that car and I couldn't see it, right in front of my car. And I swear to God, if I was not going 15 miles an hour, I would have hit that dog. It was so close. I slammed on my brakes. You know, I didn't really go forward a whole lot. Like, I just kind of was like, a little bit, you know? Yeah. It made me lean forward, but I didn't, like, smash my head on the steering wheel or anything.
Convenient.
Because I wasn't going fast enough. But here's the deal. I stopped, obviously, I mentioned that. I looked around, and my first concern was, the first thought that went through my head was, there's no way I hit the dog. I would have, it was a bigger dog. I would have fucking
yeah.
felt
Definitely notice when you run over a
yeah, exactly. I mean, if I notice it when I run over kids, then
Right.
I'll notice it when I run over a dog.
Yeah. Don't we all know it?
Yeah, and so I was like, I want to get eyes on the dog first. And this chick, who then just, like, she ran after the dog, obviously, because the dog, she was like, oh my God, my dog's going to get hit by a car.
Yeah.
I was waiting for her to, like, I had my window rolled down, and I was waiting for her to look at me and say sorry or, you know, whatever. It's okay. You know, he's okay. And I was waiting to get eyes on the dog. And I almost got out of my car, but I was confused.
Oh, gosh.
Because I look and I see the dog, and then I see that, oh, that was on purpose.
Maybe he hears your story, dude.
And I look and I see the dog, and then I look at the car that was obstructing my vision, and I see another dog in the car. You know what that means?
That this dog came out of the car?
No, that she was going to put that dog in the car with the other one. And the dog was not on a leash. And instead of running into the car like she wanted the dog to do, it ran in front of my car.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, that's interesting, but whatever. I got eyes on the dog. This lady isn't, like, looking at me or saying anything to me, and I thought that was really odd, and I didn't quite know what to do, because I was like, I really feel like she should have said something to me by now, you know? Like, she should have said, sorry,
that's my dog.
That's my dog, yeah. But she didn't, so I'm like, okay, well, whatever. And I hear there's, what I'm only assuming is her mom and dad, because, like, it's probably not her house or something, like, if I had to guess, because I've never seen her around before.
Okay, she's a new face.
Yeah, she's like, she was visiting, or maybe
she came to steal the dogs
or something. Yeah. But whatever. I hear the mom yell, slow down, why don't you? But I wasn't looking at the mom, and I just assumed when she said that, because at this point when she said that, I was still looking for, like, confirmation from the lady that everything was okay.
Yeah.
And I assumed she was talking to the dog, like, you know, dog, slow down, why don't you? You know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, I'm not getting any feedback from any of these people. No one had said sorry yet. No one has said it's okay or the dog's okay or whatever. So I'm just going to keep driving. And I keep going. I put my foot on the gas and I start going around the corner when I turn my head more to the right, and I see both the dad and the mom looking at me at the top of the driveway, and the dad puts his hands up in the air and says, "Bye." And it was at that moment that I realized they were talking to me.
To slow down.
Those motherfuckers were telling me to slow down.
Yeah. Because the road's for dog running, not for car driving.
My God, dude. I freaked the fuck out. Had I not already been driving around the corner, I would have absolutely stopped and told him what for.
Ooh, giving him the business.
Yeah, because do you understand how fucking rude that is?
Oh yeah, to yell at somebody.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Let your dog run into the middle of the street and then yell at me for going 10 miles an hour under the speed limit and not hitting your dog.
Dude, the last thing anybody wants to do is blame themselves.
Well, that's the thing. Is that it's like, you know what? The reason I wasn't mad, like the reason I wasn't immediately mad, I'm confused here. I didn't read. Move the antenna to the top of Coit Tower.
Coit Tower?
PK it. Interesting. What does one do in a situation where you can't PK?
What is Coit Tower?
I need to use my saucer. I'm a dumbass.
What means Coit Tower?
But so, it's like, I was not immediately angry because it happens. It's an honest mistake.
Right.
You know? And I'm not gonna get mad at you. I'm not gonna, like, put my head out the window and be like, get that fucking dog on a leash! You know? Like, I'm not gonna do that. But when you yell at me and tell me to slow down and blame the whole situation on me, that's when we have a fucking problem. Because number one, you're lucky that I was going as slow as I was, because otherwise your fucking dog would be dead. And number two, if I had actually hit your fucking dog, you know whose fault that would be? Yours, because there's a leash law for a reason, motherfucker. And it's like, oh my God. I almost, like, after I had gotten around the corner, I almost stopped the fucking car and turned around. But I thought about it and I was like, well, if I stop now, I'm going to have to turn the car around and then it's going to look like I was picking a fight, like I was looking for a fight. So I missed my chance.
Yeah,
I
think, in that situation, it's better to just...
I was so mad. I was so mad that not only did I take to Twitter and I left a tweet that was something like, PSA, if you let your dog into the middle of the street, don't get mad at the person driving by, get mad at yourself. But then I immediately texted Zane and I was like, oh boy, do I have a fucking story to tell you on the show. And he's just like, oh boy. It was, I was livid, dude. I was so fucking mad. Because it's like, how much of a goddamn asshole do you have to be to let your dog run into the middle of the street and then blame the fucking person who didn't kill your dog? You know? God damn it, dude. Fuck. Even talking about it just makes me so salty.
Is it making you mad right now?
Yeah, dude.
It's hard to tell. You're not really giving me a lot of, like, emotions to register.
I know, man. Sometimes I'm just an emotionless being.
Yeah, you're just such a... It's so hard to read you.
Right now, I'm just fucking...
Do you need to decompress by lasering some tanks?
Yeah, dude. I need to destroy all humans.
You know what?
What?
I was driving on that corner today on the way to your house.
Yeah.
And right at the end of the street was this kid with a scooter.
Oh.
And I noticed the kid right as I sneezed. Yeah. I was in the middle of turning the wheel.
That's good. That's always good.
And my automatic reaction was to cover my mouth, my face with my arm. And of course, right hand was turning, and the right hand is my sneeze arm. So for a split second, I let go of the wheel
and stopped turning.
And I was going straight for this kid.
Yeah.
For half of a second.
Did he go, ah?
No, he didn't do anything at all.
I would have.
Yeah. That corner is a problem.
Right. Yeah. And it's like, you just gotta know to fucking take it slow, dude.
Yeah, you just gotta use common sense and also some logic sprinkled in there.
Yeah. Exactly. And I mean, it's shitty, right? Like, if I was going 25 and another car was going 25 around that corner and I hit them,
right,
it'd still be my fault. Just because it's a shitty corner doesn't give you an excuse, you know? But whatever, man. Let us know in the comments down below if you've ever had an experience like that, or what your opinion of the situation is. And next time on Totally Original Let's Play, exactly.
If you're watching this in the future, make sure you click on the left to see the next episode.
If you haven't made it to the future, click on the right to check out another series.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that you get notified when we come out with new videos.
Look at that. You watched a video that's upwards of 10 minutes long. Pat yourself on the back.